Today we're going to be looking at the Scepter, which is the elite specialization for the thief. Coming up in the End of Dragons expansion release next year. So I went in there and I kind of gussied her up a little bit. I put her on changed her outfit around from the basic stuff they give us. I don't really know too much about Thief. I'm not going to even pretend to know. So I'm just going to kind of go through it and play some of the animations. And from my preview of it offline, it looks like they're trying to make the thief give this give the thief some support uh, traits that they haven't really had in the past, and so it's probably going to be really good for World v World or strike missions, fractals. I mean, they've always had places in those gameplays, but I don't think it's been as much as what a lot of players would have liked for them to had. So if you hear some noise in the background, there's two things going on with me today. My sinuses are really acting up, and I got my heater on because it got really cold. But let's jump into this and see what we got going on here for the Scepter Specter. I named her Stealing Scepter because it looked to me like a thief went and stole a necromancer's special wand. You're a wizard now, Harry. I don't know. Anyway, let's see if we can go somewhere where we won't be disturbed too badly before we get out of. Oh, somebody's over here already. Let's go up here. Let's go right here a minute and see what we got. All right, so we got the thief. Looks like they got the initiative, uh, inner shroud, ally target. So that targets ally, and then you got siphon and target an ally again, which I don't really have too many allies. I'll have to go somewhere where maybe there's some group content going on. Let's see, we got whales. Is that okay? So the thief has whales. Now I see a lot of alacrity being given out on this. We've got, what do we have here? Back up a little bit where we can see that. Kind of hard to make out what that top one's name of that top one is. Let's go somewhere where we got some more room. Maybe if we're outside we can see it. Nope, we still can't see it. Okay. I don't know what it's called. We got double bolt and triple bolt, and maybe we just got bolt. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, it's kind of like a range thing. Okay. And then we got shadow sap, hurl a bolt that hinders foes and helps allies. Well, that looked like the same animation as the first one. Okay. About number 3, Twilight combo, dual wield. Wonder, can you dual wield scepters? I don't know. I guess it would be one way to follow. You gotta have an enemy targeted on it. Let's see. Did I open up all her? Yeah. See, is there another scepter? Oh, that's a staff. Okay, here's a scepter. Can you dual wield scepters? Let's see if we can. No, it's not going to let you dual wield. Okay, well, that's... Alright, let's go somewhere where we got some kind of... Alright, so let's see. We got... It looks like we got toughness, healing, and condition damage. Huh. Okay. Runes of the undead. So they're giving us like a condition type bill. I'm not really sure what those stats are. Toughness, healing, and condition.
Will you help?
I don't recognize those stats right off the bat. Oh, apothecary. Oh, okay. Alright. So they're apothecary stats? Huh.
A new threat is surfaced. An earth gin is running amok.
So we got a little bit of condition. Let's see what our condition damage is 1207. What's our healing? 1264. What's the other deal? Toughness. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Don't have a lot of health though. Okay. All right. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Can we lock onto this guy?
I could outrun a centaur.
Alright. Oh, okay. I don't really know what that does, but... Oh no, was that healing him?
Time to do some real damage.
Oh yeah, all these down here are like shadow steps.
Replenishing.
Okay, what would that do? Grants boons to allies. Drop a well at repeatedly. Okay, so we want to do number 8.
Time to do some real damage.
Let's see what the heal does for me. Okay. Got flashy animations on it, don't it? Okay. Hit legendary bounties. Let's see how well they do, how well it does with a group event where like this guy is talking. Alright.
I shall permit no soul to pass.
Let's see what we can do here with these folks.
Through. Replenishing.
We got targeted in the very beginning. Yeah. Okay. Is there anybody else here? Where's the ally? There's an ally way over there. Okay. Well, so far I can't stay up on my feet long enough to do anything. I feel very effective.
Rejoining the fight. You'll be feeling that one for days.
Oh, I'm down. Yeah.
I could use a hand over here.
Alright. I don't like that shadow step though. What if you don't want to get close to your target? What if your target is doing some kind of AoE damage like on this guy? It's kind of really hard to figure out.
I could outrun a centaur.
Wow. Well, that's for one thing. You're getting a good test out of it with this one. Up and down again. Yeah, see, that's the whole thing about it. I'm supposed to be supporting my team, but I'm spending more time out of action than they are. Okay, let me look at this a minute. Let's look at this build a minute. All right, so I'm not going to try to read these out. I'm just going to hover over them, and you can pause the video and um, yeah, but staying tethered to your ally seems like it's really difficult to do. It's like I noticed it breaks easy. Kill allies in the area around you when you shadow step. Gain shadow force for each ally in the radius. Okay. While in shroud, transfer conditions from your tethered ally. Let's try something other than that. Siphon now grants you barrier when targeting enemies, and it revives when targeting them. Let's try that one and go down here to this. Uh, so I'm still just trying to learn this. Plus, like I said earlier. All right.
Destroy their tubes. Stop rising. Return to your pathetic Junko.
Well, I was tethered there for a little bit, then it broke. Does when you tether to a player, does that? Oh, I see. Oh, no. I don't really care much for this shadow step business. I mean, what if you're trying to just stay away from the bad guys? You don't want to get too close.
Defend the foreman.
This guy over here needs help. I think I'm playing it right. You just, instead of worrying about the enemy, you just worry about focusing on your teammmates and trying to buff them up and give them heals and stuff and give them barriers. If you can keep them alive, then maybe they'll take care of the enemy for you.
Protect foreman Aaron. Must reach the
Doesn't
gate
it?
to blow it up.
Feel the fury.
Death stalks me.
Help me.
I feel I could hit much harder. I could outrun a centaur. Replenishing.
Guess I got the wrong guy targeted.
the outer wall. Now to the prison keep. Mara, we're coming. Destroy the cannons at 2. Good work, everyone. But there's no time to rest. Now comes the hard part. Freeing Amara and the other prisoners.
Leave Jabari to me. I will face him and I will defeat him.
Now I'm pretty well
Hang on,
tethered
Amara.
to
We're here
this
to break
guy,
you out.
so now the tether
Back for me.
is not
No,
breaking.
just get these cells opened. I'm not leaving
Just
without
staying
the others.
tethered to
We
him.
have to help them. Save the others
I don't
first.
know what I
You
did
have
to
to try.
manage that, but it may be because I
My old
changed something
Sunspear
possibly.
friend. Are you finally ready for me to awaken you?
No.
You are no longer a Sunspear. The Jabari I knew is dead.
Ah, but in our kingdom, the dead hold all
So
the
I
power.
probably would want to target my weaker player.
Awakened! Attack!
Could just jump around maybe. Right? I guess. I mean, I don't know. Oh, my player went down though. I thought I had him targeted. No, it was another one I didn't have targeted. That didn't work that time. Inner shroud.
Rip apart every last thing.
Oh no.
So you don't value your own life. Do you value the lives of others? Every minute you remain here, I will come and awaken a prisoner.
You have to try.
Sunspears are the residue of a bygone era. Join the Morning's Crescent.
No thanks. I like being one of the living.
Oh, trying to target that guy.
Too
Out of
slow.
range.
This one pays for your failure.
Trying to target your own players is difficult.
You have to try.
Because if you cycle through your tab target, it's going to take you to your enemy and not to your allies. Oh no, I got in all that AoE stuff. No.
King Joko is eternal. He will win
I'm
eventually.
down.
Warden, allow me to
But
send you back to
I don't
Joko.
know what saved me there, but that was pretty cool. I gotta get over here closer to my teammate. What happens if I can't weapon swap? I thought maybe it could weapon
I
swap to my bow.
choose this one to
There we
serve
go.
the kingdom.
Does it still? No, I don't guess it doesn't work when you're in your bow though. You're not providing your heals and stuff. I guess.
Your actions are foolish. Give up! Even if you could defeat me, I would only rise again. I promise you, you'll return, Alisha. See you again soon.
Alright. I don't know.
May you someday find peace.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, it worked a little bit better that time. Now that I kind of know more about what I'm supposed to be doing with this build. I don't know if that's the most optimal healing build you can have. But just takes a while to do it. I'm gonna try to optimize this condition build more so than what I had with the Berserker, because these are condition here, and this is condition based. So now let's make this all a condition based rather than power based. What do we got? We got Vipers. I don't know if Vipers is the most optimal condition though. Now here we got Plague Doctors, which that might be all right if you were trying to do more of a heal type build. Let's look at Vipers a minute. Here's Vipers here. Power, precision, condition, and expertise. This one here might be another good for healing. So we either want Vipers or Trailblazers is okay if you want sustainability maybe. Let's try the Trailblazers. What? Before I settle on that though, let's see. Grieving might not have been too bad because I already got grieving weapons, right? But let's just go with the Trailblazer for now. I'm trying to give this thief a little bit more sustain. Oh, I can't change that one. I didn't know. Yeah, that's Trailblazers. Okay, this one here. Now, customize this.
We have reports of a fiend called a Forged Proliferator. A bounty's been posted. Who's in?
Okay. Let's do this one as Trailblazers also. And there again, Trailblazers may not be the most optimal condition damage build. I mean, if you're just going for pure condition damage, I'm sure there's, you probably want Vipers or something else. But I'm gonna just use this for now. I'm just trying to keep my. And then I probably won't, as far as runes go. Let's try the undead, right? Wasn't that what they had given us before?
brought a number of trade contracts. Very lucrative deals, I'll have you know.
Alright, so
Come,
all
have a
this
look.
should be rooms
Sign
of
on
the
line,
undead.
And it could make us both very rich.
Then food,
Forged and
okay.
awakened are everywhere ahead. Only the Homicene are bold enough to trade here.
So,
Alright,
anyone
so let's
bold
go
enough
back.
to bribe
Now
their
we
way
got
in
it
will
more.
have almost no competition for contracts.
Your trade contracts will be worthless when you're dead.
Time to do some real damage.
We'll have to use a different heal though. Yeah. The only thing about these condition damage builds, they're kind of slow to get started good. Yeah. Let me use another. Let me go back to. I gotta try to get a different heal. Wait, that's not working. Let's use this one. I'm a little bit more familiar with this heal here. Alright. Let's try it again. Ugh.
Does it ever get better?
The sulfur? I barely notice it anymore. You must be.
So this is
You've been fighting your
partly,
awaken
as
for
you
so
can see,
long.
this is a big reason why I don't really play Thief a lot, is because I just struggle with trying to make anything work. Swap weapons over to the Scepter and see.
Time to do some real damage.
Okay, that's a little better. And that's causing some pretty fast damage right there. Alright. Yeah, check that out. Alright, we may have found this a build now, guys.
Time to do some real damage.
Okay. Alright. Let's go over here. Okay. Alright. Uh-oh. Boy, they sure get a lot of strikes on that flame strike stuff, don't they? How many does he get, I wonder? Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He got 6 flame strikes on me right there.
I could use a hand over here.
he got me. Well, I was still doing better with that build there, but the only thing was I was just trying to see how many flame strikes he got in. 6 in a row he gets before he quits that chain attack. Let's go over here to this other map that I like to go in. Here, the domain of Babby.
The awakened battle lines are being pushed farther and farther back toward the bone.
Domain of Babby. Alright. Domain of Babby. Let's see how well you do.
There's no escape for you.
My leg!
Replenishing.
Stupid scarab. Yeah, okay. Oh, here's the big boy. Let's see how we do against the big boys. Come at me. What you got? Uh-oh. Pull me in. I gotta go invisible. Ah, I'm gimping.
Replenishing.
I had to replenish.
You'll be doing that one for days.
This guy here with the... I've never seen this guy before. Have I? Is he one of them
Time to do some
silver
real
surfer dudes? I'm gonna go down. Yeah. Too many. I got overpowered. Let them just kill me. So I think that's probably the build right there, though, really. You can tweak that some, but, and let's see what we got here. I'll show you what I built. Okay, so I'm on the Specter. I used Trailblazers with Rune of the Undead. I used Grieving Weapons, which probably, I don't know if you'd get any better results if you use Trailblazer weapons or not, but, and then over here I used the Carrion type. I didn't bother to change the trinkets out, but I used Carrion trinkets. So, here's my condition damage was 16 something. Condition duration is 33%. You could probably get that up, build that up. And then here's my build, which I'm still in Specter, which I'm all across the top here. Looks like that was mainly condition, and then I just fooled around. I took shadow arts and deadly arts. I don't know if those, a thief player probably would know better which one of these traits to use more so than me, but it seems to be working okay. As long as I don't get in a situation where I'm just outnumbered or outgunned and outnumbered, which that's what I was in at the very end there. But let's try one more other place, and then we'll call it a stream on the Specter. So there's two things I see with the Spectre. You can use it as a support build healer type, for like if you're in fractals or raids or I don't know about PvP. There's PvP is so fast and fluid. It may have some uh, possibly with Zerg and World v World. And then of course any open world content where you've got like groups of people doing stuff. So I see the utility there for it. Um, and then if you're gonna just stick with this Spectre class, then you probably gonna your next thing would probably be to build make it a condition damage type build.
Replenishing.
I gotta get my food. Oh no. Where is it? Oh, here it is now. These guys, get off of me.
Go through.
Oh, I went down. Couldn't heal fast enough.
Fine.
Got up there.
Replenish.
Let me get somewhere where I'm out of sight and can heal. They're coming after me though. Here they come.
Another day gone, thanks to the generosity of our divine leader, Aloha Chopo. Oh, welcome.
Alright. Yeah, so I'm thinking, those are probably your if you're gonna stick with this Spectre class, those are probably your two main choices. I don't know about how you would go about building them. Like I guess you could just go all berserker and swap it around. Let's see if we can find a place where we're not in combat and look at it a minute. So if you're just going to insist on being a Spectre, let's see what you could. But you wanted to be like a DPS build. Okay, so that's heals there. That's more support. Portion of your condition damage is converted to healing power. So see, you really it really would be hard to be a Spectre trying to be a DPS Spectre. I don't know if that would be your most optimal. So the two things that I'm going to recommend is one is you want to do it strictly as a support class healer type build. The second one would be if you're wanting to do like a condition damage build with the thief, which I'm not even really sure that's the most optimal thing to do. But if you're just wanting to play Spectre class, those are your two. From what I see, those are your two main options. If you're wanting DPS build, there's other thief professions that you want to go back to, like the Deadeye or maybe the Daredevil for DPS. But this one here is like more condition damage and